beginning of the year, Zeruiah and Troy announced that they have a baby on the way, and Zeruiah went and posted on her Facebook earlier today and announced that she is now single. So she posted single with a little kissing emoji. She changed her relationship status to single, and once Troy got wind of her post, he ended up posting on his page, and he reposted Zeruiah's post, and he said, "As a dollar bill, fire emoji." Then he was pretty upset with the fact Zeruiah brought their business to social media. He said, "One thing I don't do is childish games for social media. I don't bring my relationship to the internet." Someone responded, "You brought it to television." Then Zeruiah posted, "One thing about it, life goes on. As long as you have breath in your body, you have options, and as long as I have a left and right foot, I'll continue to keep it moving." Well, somebody ended up responding in the comments and said he didn't get you your food. He's sorry. And she actually responded in a now deleted comment. This was shared by All Things Lockup, but this was originally shared by Gio on his Instagram. And Zeruiah responded and she said, "Nah, he likes to put his hands on someone who's pregnant." When she first announced she was single, people reacted in the comments. Someone said, "Did you have the baby yet?" And someone said, "I don't even think the baby exists for real." Someone else said it doesn't. And someone else was like, "I missed a huge chapter." And then someone else said, "Okay, it's just the pregnancy talking and your hormones with the fact that you claim you're single." And a lot of people are thinking that they're just going to be back together by tomorrow. And then someone else said, "Y'all too old to be posting single on Facebook." And someone said, "I agree." Someone else said, "As you should be talking and treating that man like a kid for real." Someone else said, "Hormones, y'all married. You can't go back to being single that fast. It's a long process." Well, that's true. And then someone else said, "Content." A lot of people are like, okay, they're just trying to get their views up. Someone else said, "I think y'all need to sit and talk to each other and not at each other. I'm not too sure on what's going on, but I got faith in y'all." Then Troy said, "I done been dogged, humiliated, embarrassed, bashed constantly. Ask me, do I really give a F? I'm always the bigger person. It is what it is." Then Troy posted, Facebook said, "What's on your mind?" Long post. "Everything I've been through, I've realized I put myself in those situations. I literally do ish to myself and I just be like, why? And I just take whatever comes at me. In my head, I'm like, okay, I didn't let nothing break me. I have my mental breakdowns. We're human. We all do. But one thing for sure, two things for certain, my energy that I possess is different when I come to my senses. Not many of you can even have the satisfaction of being in the same vicinity as me." Okay, but what's that got to do with the breakup though? And that's real ish. I don't give a F. What y'all seen on TV, I don't care what y'all seen on the internet. It's mad ish y'all don't know or won't see about me. Genuinely, yes, I'm a good man at heart, absolutely. And I love hard. I F with you, but I'm not perfect. You all do see a man that is striving to change and do things the right way, but come on y'all, the right way ain't always the right way. When I stand up for myself, it's like I'm wrong for doing so. I learned a long time ago. I bet knew people didn't give a F about me when I was locked up, but I still showed love however I could, while secretly mother effers always want to see me down because they feeling however they feel. Everybody got a different perception of me because depending on who I'm dealing with is what characteristics you're gonna get. Y'all can laugh and say what you want when mother effers see me in real life. They really be fanned out, all that internet and TV-ish out the window in my real ass life. And I'm fire as F in real life. Okay, but if you're fire as hell in real life, then why are you trying to convince the internet? That's what I don't understand. I showcased a few of my characteristics, traits, some good, some bad, some ugly, but it's who I am. Genuinely and respectfully, before I came home, I just wanted 30 days to myself. Peace. I've been home almost a year and I name a few times where I actually was at peace. If it's not one thing, it's another, and my name be attached to all this silly ass ish. So I'm thinking if I remove myself into isolation, will I still have these problems? I'm just wondering what is peace sometimes because I don't know what that feels like. ish. Half the time I can't even sit still. I toss and turn in my sleep, and it's like I have to keep busy because I find peace in doing so, worrying myself out until, I think he meant wearing myself out, until I'm literally tired. All I want is peace, but I'm starting to realize I will never find peace because it doesn't exist. It's only temporary. I don't know what world peace lives in, but in my mind, it's always something. If I don't wake up to it, I go to sleep to it. I even dream about it. What the F is peace? I think this is just an unfortunate part of life. You know, life is like a roller coaster ride. You have your ups, you have your downs, and if you're up, you're not going to stay up forever, and if you're down, you're not going to stay down forever. It sounds like what Troy's pretty much saying in this post is he's desperately yearning for some peace in his life. It seems like the central theme is he has a deep desire for peace. He's tired of the internal and the external struggles, and he's questioning if peace is even attainable for him. But you know what? I think it is attainable for him. It just depends on who you surround yourself with and the decisions you make in life. And you know, sometimes there's life factors that you can't control, like your car breaking down or a health problem. But if you're around somebody who isn't good for you, of course they're gonna steal your joy and your peace. Like, I've had relationships where it was just so freaking hard, where I was fighting and so depressed every single day, and it wasn't until I got in a good relationship where I realized, oh my god, relationships don't have to be so hard and complicated. I don't know enough about their full current situation to give a fair assessment, but what we've seen on the TV show with them was not healthy whatsoever. Her slamming doors, locking him in rooms, and I even said it when I was doing my recaps on their last season, is she's acting like this in front of the camera. I said I can't imagine how they're acting behind closed doors. Like they say, some people bring out the best in you and some people bring out the stress in you. And I'm curious if Mama Karen is going to come out and speak on this, because, you know, she shared her thoughts on a lot of their stuff in the past. So I'm curious if she is, and if she does, I'll definitely keep you guys updated. I wonder if they're going to get back together. I have a feeling that this is not going to be the end for them because there's just so much at stake. She has a baby on the way with him. They have a house together. They do the show together. But if he really put his hands on her like she's claiming, there's no excuse to put up with DV, especially with the fact that she's pregnant right now, because that could have put her child at risk with whatever he was doing physically to her. But that is it for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I noticed Zeruiah has already deleted her little status she shared saying single. I don't know if she did that because of people's response, or if her and Troy are already back on good terms, but I'll definitely keep you guys updated.